Yo, what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L. Alright, so today what we want to do is actually talk about PreSonus Studio One 7. Now, it should be dropping on October 9th. It should be pretty cool. We're going to kind of see what they do. Is it the right move for you? Is it a DAW that you can actually work with and keep going with? We're going to kind of see all those things inside of this video. So with that being said, let's get into it and see exactly what PreSonus is talking about. Let's go. All right, so here we are on the PreSonus Studio One website. This is for the Studio One Plus, the subscription. They are going a subscription model in a way, but they still kind of have the perpetual license kind of engraved inside this as well. So let me kind of explain it. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to do a subscription and you get a perpetual license once you pay for the subscription. Especially if you do like the whole year, you'll get the perpetual license. So whatever it costs for the year, you actually get the license for that Studio One, but you just won't get the upgrades and any kind of pluses that they actually add later on if you end the subscription, right? So basically what they want to do is just keep adding different features and things without having to worry about you doing an upgrade every year, or if you want to pass on the upgrade, whatever the case may be. So they're just kind of laying it out there on the line that way. Or you can do like a monthly one, which I highly wouldn't suggest, but you know, some people just can't afford the whole thing. So there's that. So let's go and dive a little deeper into the site, kind of see what's going on. So here's a big announcement. Studio One 7 is coming. Exciting improvements, Studio One products. We'll see. All right, so here is the future of Studio One and some keynote announcements. So let's take a look real quick.
We're here today to share some very exciting news. Mark your calendars. Studio One Pro version 7 launches October 9th.
That's right, Joe. First, beginning with the release of version 7, we're simplifying the lineup and will no longer offer Studio One Prime and Studio One Artist editions.
All right, so that's a big hit for some of the people that actually didn't want all the other features for PreSonus, but I can understand the choice, because you're giving people less choices, makes it easier for them to decide exactly what they want to get, right?
We don't want anyone to be feature limited, so going forward, there will be one DAW for all, Studio One Pro.
All right, so basically they're giving you all the stuff that's included when you're paying for the Pro. So I mean, it's basically like paying for the Pro anyway. So they just basically eliminated the other lower tiers and just have one tier now, and that's it, which makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. So no one can say, hey, you know, you are using this feature and I have no idea how you were using it, and you're like, oh, you needed this upgraded version to actually do it, like all the other DAWs. You know, when you have like your Abletons and their tiers, and then you have like FL Studio has their tiers. So everybody has like this tier system that they've been using for all this time for their DAWs, and they kind of eliminating that with this.
So we're targeting 3 to 4 major feature releases every year, with the first of these drops coming early next year, and going forward, version naming will be time-based.
Wow. So basically what they're going to do is start to release stuff. I guess that's going to be like what, once a quarter? Instead of actually waiting the 1 or 2 years after they, you know, they basically make the stuff and then they hold it until they're ready to do like a newer version so they can make people pay for it. But now there's going to have a whole bunch of different drops during the year. I think that's kind of smart in a way. I don't know how it's actually going to pan out. Not everybody's going to use the features that they release, but at least you have the option to actually get it if you want it. So I guess that is a plus.
We're also announcing new accessible pricing for Studio One Pro licenses starting today. A Studio One Pro perpetual license is now $199 for all new users.
So I guess people can rejoice. At least they do have a perpetual license out there and available if you just want to buy the perpetual license, which to me personally doesn't necessarily make that much sense. Because I believe the pricing for it is like $170 something right now for the subscription. And with the subscription, you get everything, and plus you get whatever they're going to do for that year. And you still get your perpetual license at the end of that year. So you already paid $179. I think that's a better deal than just to buy the $199 for the Pro.
Additionally, The Studio One Pro Upgrade Perpetual License is now available to all perpetual license owners of any version or edition.
All right, and there's another one. So now they're saying that you can pay $149 if you had any version of Studio One. So like if you had Artist, you're only going to pay $149 for the upgrade if you're going to do the perpetual license. So they give you options for perpetual license, but to me, I probably wouldn't do these if I'm going to do the subscription. I'd probably do the subscription, just to be honest. Because I still get that perpetual license at the end of that subscription, which is, I think that's a pretty cool model. Some people may not agree. So a lot of people don't like a lot of these things that's going on with these DAWs. But at least they have it out there. They're actually explaining what they're going to do and why they're going to do it, right?
Including any previous version of Studio One Artist for $149. And given our new faster feature release cycle, all perpetual licenses registered on or after October 9th will include 1 year of new feature releases from the time of registration.
All right. So even if you don't do the subscription, you just buy a perpetual license, if it's after the release of 7, then you will get the upgrades for the whole entire year. So 2025, when they do those 4 updates, you'll be able to get those. Basically is what he's saying.
That means you'll update on your own schedule and still get to keep the full year of new features released after you purchase a license.
After the year of included new features, you can upgrade whenever you like and get another full year of new feature drops without worrying about the timing of major releases.
And we want to be very clear, you will never lose access to Studio One Pro with any perpetual license.
Last but not least, we're announcing that any Studio One 6 professional license registered on or after August 1st, 2024 will receive the Studio One Pro upgrade to version 7 when that's released on October 9th, including the next year of feature releases.
That means you can get Studio One Pro version 6 today at the new price of $199 or $149 to upgrade, and you'll also get Studio One Pro version 7 a few weeks later.
Okay, so if you purchase it like today, basically before it comes out on October 9th, you still get the Studio One 7 update for free, which is that's not bad. So basically they're gonna kind of gauge how many people actually want to get this 7 version. I think that's a pretty okay marketing strategy. A lot of people may not like it, but I think that's a good idea to kind of do, you know?
Plus 1 year of new feature releases for your license at no additional cost. Lastly, Studio One Plus is now called Studio One Pro Plus and is the best way into everything Studio One Pro. Our annual plan is still the best value. At $179 per year, you can subscribe and save 10% on the price of a Studio One Pro perpetual license. Plus, you'll get to keep the same full year of new feature releases and annual access to all the cloud-based tools, content, and loops and samples.
Okay, why would you not do that? Regardless if you want to continue with it or not, like you can cancel it pretty much at the end of the year. You don't have to go for another like 12 months, but to have 12 months access and you get the perpetual license and you get all the drops and stuff, like that's almost like a no-brainer. I would do the $179 instead of just buying a perpetual license.
So you can choose to upgrade to Pro 7 for $149, or for just $30 more, you can get that and all the extras for $179.
And remember, the Studio One Pro perpetual license, that is yours to keep forever.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know below in the comment section what you guys think about that. Actually getting the subscription or just buying a perpetual license straight up. So I see it as a subscription would probably be the best way to go. You're paying like what, $20 less to actually get the stuff, and you still get all the updates and things that they're gonna drop. So that makes more sense to me. All right, 2 ways in the Studio One Pro. So you can do the monthly access, no hassle subscription, access to the latest version of Studio One DAW and all the extras, Studio One Plus Pro, right? And that's $19 a month. So you can get this one annual license plus extra access. You get a perpetual license, all new version releases each year, and annual access to all Studio One Pro extras, right? Billed annually, no cancellation fee, right? So you can do this for the year and then cancel it, and you'll still get your license, your perpetual license, and you can kind of get all the extra stuff that they have in there. I don't see why you wouldn't do it that way if you want to pay for it straight up, right? Why would you pay $199 just for a perpetual license and not, I don't know. That's just me? Am I missing something here? I think it's a pretty good deal if they're going to actually do it that way. So yeah. So what do you guys think? I am not Studio One owner. I kind of tried it out for a little bit. I think it's cool. Nice little workflow with it as well. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I think that it has a lot of potential. I see a lot of studios actually moving to Studio One over the Pro Tools kind of setup on there. I think that's very, very interesting if you think about it. Like, a lot of things are kind of replacing Pro Tools. I've seen a lot of people actually going that Reaper route as well. They've been using Reaper instead of Pro Tools. Luna is another one that's actually coming up. If they can get their stuff together, I think they may make a big impact as well. I've seen people going over to Cubase 13. Has a lot of really nice features and stuff that people will use to record in and stuff like that. Yeah, and then you have things like Sonar that people are kind of waiting for. The older, generation that grew up using Sonar, they're still waiting. So I think this is like a better deal, because I don't believe they give you a perpetual license for the Sonar currently. If you have the BandLab access, you'll be able to use it, but it's still kind of like almost like a beta mode that they have it in right now. So you don't actually have all the access that you want or need to keep it. And I know there's a lot of people waiting for them to see if they're going to release a perpetual license, but we don't know. We've been waiting. It's been over a year. So we just don't know what their plans are or what they're intending to do. But yeah, but with that being said, make sure and make sure you guys leave below in the comment section what you guys think of Studio One. If you have Studio One Pro, if you're going to get the Studio One Pro, if it's something that you're really thinking about, let me know below in the comment section. So I'll probably be working on some more DAWs, giving you some more information about DAWs this way as well. So make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L. Till next time, people. Peace.
AutoRewind.